Hello folks and welcome to a new game here. This is called Tile Cities, and essentially you're given these little tiles that are attached to your mouse. Every time you click, it places one down and then you're given a new one. Your goal is to not fill up the meter on the bottom left hand side. So you see there's a whole bunch of little black dots, and basically each row is going to represent a different color. Every time you place a tile down, all of them are going to fill up by one, unless there's a color associated with it, in which case there'll be a circle that will show up when you attach it. That'll make more sense in a moment, and I'll take one away. So let's go in and make our first little connection here. You can't place it other than connecting to an existing dot, or tile, excuse me. So as I go over here and click on one of those tiles, you can see that the meter on the bottom left-hand side has filled up by one each. We have purple, orange, blue, and green. So we click it in there. There's no music or anything. We just get that one little sound when they come in, and you can see that we don't have any color associated, but now this one does. You see there's a little orange building, and if I connect it with another thing, you can see there the one I'm connected it to on the right has an orange circle, and it takes away one, whereas all the others fill up by one. And our goal here is just to go through and slowly connect these together so that they don't fill up that area. And if you take a look at this one, I'm going to remove 3 blues and 2 oranges, which is going to really help us out here. Now, as I've played this game, I got this on the Steam Summer Sale when I got back from vacation. I've put many hours into it. I find it very relaxing. I really dig it. When I say a minimalist kind of city builder type thing, it's exactly that. It's very relaxing to play. It's very fun. It's very engaging. And there's a lot to do in it, which I really appreciate as well, because not all like minimalist games have a lot to do. They kind of sometimes cheap out and just have little things you can kind of enjoy. This one has lots of everything. You can see that we have our first park. Parks are a little different than any of the other tiles. You can see that they're there, and no matter where I place them, they're going to give a circle right now because I only have one park. But you can see that they don't add on anything else. They only take away green demand. So you can rotate these around, and kind of as your city gets bigger, you figure out what works best for it. Now, if I were to place it down here at the bottom, you see how it doesn't generate a circle, and that's because it's already touching a park. If you have something already touching that color, it's not going to generate a circle. It's not going to take away anything. So we're just going to go through here and play a little bit. You can see like that fits in there really nicely, but it doesn't work because it's already touching 2 parks there. So we're just going to kind of zoom around and find another spot, maybe something like that. And then we can go up here, and I think almost everything's touching a park at this point. Yeah, we're doing a good job here of getting that done. And again, every time we place something down, we get our little meter filling up by 1. So we're just going to slowly go through here and start adding on things. I really dig this game. It fits my brain style. It just makes me happy for lots of reasons. But one of the main reasons I really enjoy this game, as far as everything here, is that it just makes sense. It's not hard. There's no real hardcore strategy. You don't have to put a lot of thought or time into it. You can pick it up and play it for 5 minutes. You can play it for 5 hours, and that works. So you can see that I'm slowly expanding the city, but I do have these little holes in here. And hopefully we'll get some triangle pieces that will fit in there, and that's going to be what's called a perfect fit. So if you have holes and then you can fill them perfectly, you get you get 10 points for that. Every block you place, you get a point. So right now I have 22 points, so that means I've placed a total of 22 blocks into this game. And as I continue to add on more, like I'll go up to 23, you can see that it added up the points there for me. Now, I'm trying to give myself some chances to get some perfect fits so that I can go through. And that's really the only strategy I've found in this game that you can kind of take advantage of. So you can see there I have perfect fit, and above the kind of metering area there, it shows perfect fit. I'm just trying to find the perfect fit that gives me the most amount of stuff. And I think I'm going to go with this one here. This one is fine, but doesn't really do anything for me. One thing that you'll find frustrating if you play this game, and if you're a little OCD like me, the triangles are all different angles or different sizes. So you can see like this is not going to fit in there nicely. And it's not even going to fit with this triangle, and it's not going to fit with this triangle. So it can be a little frustrating to get things to line up. Like this one, no matter how I rotate it, it's not going to fit in to work with that one all that well. So there are little frustrations, just like any game, and little challenges you need to overcome, which I really do appreciate about this game, is it takes kind of a more realistic approach to city planning from most other games that I've ever seen. Because most games, like I'm thinking of like City Skylines or like classic SimCity, you have very defined planned cities, and this one's much more realistic. You can't really plan because the parcels of land that you're given just kind of develop, and you kind of got to accommodate their development, which is much more kind of akin to real life, which I do appreciate. So yeah, I dig it, and ooh, look at that perfect fit. It makes my brain sing when all these things fit properly and go through. But I got this one in the Steam Summer Sale. I really dig it just because, again, it's that simple little city builder that has depth and tons of replayability. I can't tell you how many. I think I'm like, I've been home from vacation for actually home being able to do stuff, I think for like 3 days. And I think I have like 16 hours into this thing right now. Like, I'm not kidding when I say like this tickles my brain in lots of good ways. It's a very fun little game that gives you lots of options to do things. And while I'm at that, I should say that this game is not the developer's first and primary love. This is a kind of a backup game, for lack of a better word. The developer lives in Ukraine, and when Ukraine got invaded during the war, the developer switched gears to this and made this really enjoyable game. And while it's not a good situation to have your country invaded, I do appreciate the hustle and effort it took to make a entirely new game, and one that's as high quality and as fun as this is. So I'm really digging this. It's fun. If again fits my brain style. If you like the videos or games that I play on my videos, this one might tickle your fancy as well. And there's our high score. We got finished up. I only got the 72. My high is only 276. The game only has 10 achievements possible through Steam, and is kind of set up there. So this is a quick little overview of City Tiles, a fun little city builder that's not a city builder, but it is. And it tickles my brain in the right way, and maybe it will yours. But that's going to wrap me up here today, folks. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.